What are your thoughts on this matchup?
I'd say in the last couple of months in general, this has been, including at TI, this has been considered a Kunkka favored lane. I've seen Invokers do better and better. Oh, Husky's in trouble here. He's actually just going to die. Crit first blood.
Man. Speaking of Arteezy, top lane gets brought down by Moo and Z-Freak together. So
oh, that was even only level 1 spirit.
Jerax, they knew that he had left the lane, but he is mid lane with the X marks from Abed. Gunnar gonna get hit, and they do have vision with that cookie and a couple right clicks. Wait, living armor's gonna save him for now. Torrent, it will actually connect. Wow, Abed, great 50-50 there, SyndereN.
That you get ahead and start playing aggro. Oh, Husky, the cookie's gonna miss.
Oh, Jerax. Yeah, I think that's the first cookie he has missed all game. As Tornado coming in, not gonna connect. Z-Freak coming into the fray as well with that charge, but TP supports from EG could try to turn this around. It looks like Jerax is going to save himself with that snowball. And looks like Gunnar is going to be taking the brunt of the damage here, SyndereN. So EG, in terms of kills, are doing quite well right now.
He definitely has a good amount here, sitting at the 62 compared to the 41 of Drow.
Oh, the smoke pops. Jerax knows he's in the vicinity. Costa Bile. Ay. Oh, there is a relocate coming. Do they have enough time to buy here? As MSS comes in as well with a Viper Strike. Costa Bile looks to be super dead. They're going to get the trade onto Jerax, but it is a support for a position 1. It's turning into a good old-fashioned team fight now. As Crit gets a Walrus Punch on the Moo, has his relocate, but he gets X'd and is to be brought back in quick succession. So 2 quick kills for EG again, and only cost them their position 5 Snapfire. By the way, I just need to interject. Gunnar does not have Midas yet. So he had his urn relatively early, but he's gotten ganked a couple times.
Yeah.
Still sitting on the Gloves of Haste.
Oh, they found Moo again bottom.
Yeah, not looking good for him. Boat will connect, and Abed gets credit for that one.
Bottom tower is the next objective. This is shaping up to be an absolute stomping by EG, by the way, and that's something I think that's going to be really inspiring for a lot of the EG fans out there who have been, disappointed in the beginning of the season. Like, where's the old EG? Where is this, almost guaranteed major slot in the region? They do seem to be waking up, at least in this game. The question is if it's all too late, and that's what we will be finding out over the next couple of weeks. But so far, so good here. Z-Freak, good tornado counter, though.
Z-Freak, tornado from Gunnar. Keep things here. Crit. Trying to get away. That cold snap is going to keep him in place. Gets off the Walrus Punch, and you can see the multi-shot from afar. A nice stun from Husky getting off that route. Abed has the BKB activated, but he's getting decimated by 4 Zoomers. So nice 2 kills here for 4 Zoomers after a very, very rough start. As Moo's still rounding out towards a mechanism. That was his courier, by the way, so...
Yeah, it wasn't with the mech on it, though.
No, it was not. Husky going to get punched in the air. There's the guts that you were talking about, but... Looks like they're going to get a freebie on the Treant Protector. Crit. His urn right now gets off the snowball to start. Abed. That's a nice dodge onto the EMP as a result, but now put them in a weird spot. Abed has to pop his BKB. Mortimer's Kisses from afar. Another strike onto Abed. He's still in the midst of things, but they can't do any damage to him with that BKB activated. That's a second kill for EG in this engagement. They lose their Tusk, though. Z-Freak, continuing to charge, has a Viper Strike applied. Like he'll be able to walk away safely, and this fight might be over unless Gunnar can get a nice catch here.
Snap. Urn.
Full snap to start, but multi-shot doing quite a bit of damage with the EMP connecting as well. Sunstrike to follow. It is enough. Gunnar. Invoker God indeed. There's the X marks onto Z-Freak, but most of the damage is going to be onto MSS. I don't think they can save him here. So another good engagement for 4 Zoomers. EG just sticking around a little bit too long. Freak. He's going to get caught in the ice shards again. Walrus Punch to follow.
Oh, good mech.
He is so tanky on Z-Freak, though, with his living armor.
Mech, living armor, locket. It's going to go down. Costa Bile will claim this with
the child for once.
Fighting in an outnumbered position against a sustain heavy lineup, that is usually a recipe for disaster, right? Because by being 4 heroes, you have less damage than if you're 5 heroes. Did you know that?
Wow, that's math.
Yep.
That's what I've been hearing about in the NA is there's a Viper Strike on Abed's trying to walk away. The Cold Snap was keeping him at bay for now, but there's the boat's going to get a lot of damage mitigation. Z-Freak is going to be the first to fall in this engagement as Husky looks to be next. Arteezy has joined the fight, ladies and gentlemen. 2 dead in the blink of an eye in favor of EG. Looking for Moo now. Gets off the tether, though, so we'll be able to walk away safely.
On the flip side, though, if you're going on the Viper as Radiant, you're giving more space to the Terrorblade, so perhaps that's okay. Uh-oh.
Jerax, cold snap. He's going to get EMP'd as well, but the X is going to save him for now. Tornado going to be dodged, but there comes the charge from Z-Freak. Should be a kill onto Jerax.
Currently queuing up a Crystallis, however, so maybe straight Daedalus? It's also okay. You might change your build as Drow in this game because of the defensive line you have, right? You have both Io and Treant protecting you, so perhaps you can just go for that rampant damage upgrade with Overcharge. Daedalus should be the best gold damage per gold he can buy. So, oh, they found Drow.
That's a smoke from EG. You can see the snowball initiation. Costa Biele's in a lot of trouble. Gonna get forced after safety for now. And the heals from Moo are absolutely crazy. Trying to turn this around. Tusk's have been first to fall. Looks like Moo will be the trade, though. Now with all that sustain, we'll see if EG want to continue this fight. Z-Freak popped his newly picked up BKB. The EMP actually decimating the mana pool of EG, so they might have to back here for a moment.
Yeah, I think if you're 4 Zoomers, you're pretty happy with this. You traded 1 for 1. It was a core for
a teammate. 4 Zoomers want to re-aggress here, but there's a Viper Strike on the gunner. Pops a BKB shortly after. MSS is going to die pretty much immediately, and there's Arteezy with the meta, completely surrounded. Now he's getting completely destroyed by Costa Biele, but closes the gap, so now that passive doesn't come to fray anymore. Gonna force out the safety, but that's just too much damage to withstand. 50 seconds on the deck, no buyback for Drow, as Arteezy is just going absolute ham. Triple kill for him. Even a buyback expended on the Treant.
And you know the type of fight in this game is all about who overpowers who among the carries, Terrorblade versus Drow. I think it's a pretty good expense. Oh, Husky.
Husky is dead.
Thank you.
I think the one thought process with the Hurricane Pike is, you know, obviously damage, whether it's a Blink Dagger or an upgraded Blink.
No, it is a bit scary pushing high ground against Radiant's lineup. They've got a really good defensive line. They have Living Armor, Invoker, Spirit Breaker Charge, Multi-Shot. If you want to just flat out go high ground, I think you need a pretty major advantage, and the Aegis just isn't enough, I think. Z-Freak is toast.
Z-Freak dead.
Good catch.
You fought with such determination.
I think I would assume that play is just to try to push out the lanes, knowing that they're going to try to be pushing that lane during this Aegis timer anyway. But a good portion of EG are actually top lane, and this could be a really big kill on Costa Biele. They're going to be scouting it out with their illusion.
They saw him.
Moo still has his ult, though. There's the Mortimer's Kisses. Arteezy jumps in, gets off the reflection. Meta as well. Moo is donezo. Costa Biele gets stuck inside the shards as well. And 4 Zoomers just falling apart now. Great play from EG, though.
They even found Husky.
Yeah, the boat connects as well. Reflection to follow. And right clicks commence. Double kill for Arteezy. Z-Freak taking the outpost right now. And they know that they're here now, I would assume. EG trying to... Oh, MSS on the cliff right now, thanks to his spider legs. Ice Shards will not trap anybody. And 4 Zoomers just a little bit too scared here in this engagement. Arteezy looks like he might find somebody. Abed with the X. I mean, any kill will be pretty valuable here. You can see the triple meteor surprise coming through. Crit jumps in with the Walrus Punch. Husky gets off the overgrowth, and now Crit completely left by his team to die.
Yep.
Perhaps EG falls back here.
Don't underestimate those heals. And they're going to chase. Set.
Actually, yeah, taking the outpost so that if Crit buys back, can just TP and help out, which he will do exactly that. Abed pops the BKB, X marks on the Costa Biele with the boat. Not going to connect, but the right clicks from Arteezy. Whoop! Nice save from Aya, though. Although it's a baby blink. I thought that was back to base. Never mind, he's dead. Double kill for Arteezy. And Moo just going to go back to the grave as well. So 3 quick kills, costing EG only 1 buyback.
Do they want to try to hold their second lane?
The Biele's up in 5 seconds.
They tried.
At least the melee racks. I think both are just going to go down.
All right.
Illusions take care of that. Arteezy blinks out to safety.
Yep.
Yeah. But he did get the Midas off, so efficiency, kind of.
Yeah, he got more XP per minute by buying back. That is generally the case.
Yeah.
Jerax
might get caught out here. Lotus Orb takes off the cold snap, but he gets gusted. I thought he got gusted at least, but either way, it looks like Drow is going to get destroyed. The first to die right after respawning, and that should be the end of game 1, I would think. As Moo takes a tumble as well. Roche will be up in about a minute, but I'm not sure they really need it. Meanwhile, top Gunner gets Viper struck, and will actually TP out to safety. Arteezy still in the enemy base with a double damage rune. It can't go for megas yet. They need this tier 3 top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good try, SyndereN. Wrong as always.
It was a manner of speech.
How's your face? Does Z-Freak get the nice charge? Oh, tornado, or I should say meteor. 3 big balls come out, but it's not going to matter. They just have too much sustain, too many items to work with, and 4 Zoomers basically team wiped here. GG is called, so EG.
I was looking at this draft and everything the panel was saying, and I was just thinking, why not just put the PL mid against Bat? Like, is that not what 4 Zoomers are going to do here, and then put Gunner safe lane on the Kunkka?
Waiting for these neutrals to spawn for Z-Freak, as he will be taking the Mud Golem. Top
what you
lane
saw there is called settling. He walked through the entire jungle and he was like, screw it, I'll take a golem then if that's all I can get. Which it was, because the other camp was also a golem.
Yeah, if you had to stick with the Bull, then that's when you get really tricky. As Husky top lane taking a lot of damage, has the Rocket Barrage going off, but the Spirit Siphon with a couple right clicks will secure first blood for MSS. Well, you'd know better than me, I guess. MSS top lane.
I have no idea what that means.
Lane, SyndereN, just don't listen to any.
Jarek
See, I don't acknowledge
does not
your bad
have
joke.
Shakuchi yet. He is dying.
Yep, now he does, but he's dead. It's in the fountain. As Husky gets the homing missile off with a couple Rocket Barrage procs, but oh, it is going to set something up. Homing missile connects, and here comes the relocate with Gunner, but he gets silenced immediately from MSS, who pops that exorcism. Moo might be in some trouble here, SyndereN. Looks like Crit's going to fall first to start things off, but it will be a trade. And EG will be happy with that as Gunner actually gets pushed away by Abed. That'll break things up, but likely the tier 1 tower is next.
Yep, I have a long vocal range. Did you know?
That was falsetto. Beautifully done. Gunner in the top lane, though, gets lassoed with MSS's help with that Spirit Siphon. Gonna blow up Gunner. No chance to get out. Husky, in the meantime, getting burned down by Abed. So EG starting to take a little bit of control now.
Nice deny.
They're falling a little bit behind, but yep, nice deny from Moo.
He's gonna die for it.
Pay the ultimate price.
Yeah.
Keep in mind, this is, again, position 3 Io. This is not a support sacrificing his life. It's like Arteezy will take that for the road. But it will be a trade of, at the very least, a tier 1 bottom.
I still think EG would be very, very happy with that. They got so much money. They came for Costa Bile.
Oh my god!
He didn't even TP to Fountain.
He
He TP to the tried to take a fight and got punished and lost extras there. So really, Abed taking charge in this game on the Batrider. X-Mark? Oh, he could have bit over too much here.
Abed
he is
gonna get connected on and surrounded and destroyed. But it did take essentially 5 heroes in the mid lane for 4 Zoomers to accomplish this.
There was a phase when Support Doom was played a lot. Okay, that's a dead Husky again. We'll probably end up losing the mid tower here, actually, if 4 Zoomers aren't quick to rotate. But yeah, has to be careful. And that's a huge timing for EG to wait for. X-Mark. They find Jerax. Well, it will be a pick.
Jerax can't use anything to get out of that. That could be an idiotic statement.
Grabbed Deso. So going for pretty standard Wraith King build nowadays. Armlet Deso. The panel were discussing whether Radiance was on the menu. I would say it is not. If you want Radiance, you have to buy it straight away after the Armlet. So Arteezy will not fall into that trap, if you want to call it that.
Here comes the mana burn. He has to be a little bit careful here. Now the turnaround from Crit gets off the Magnetize. The boat connects onto Arteezy. Takes the Infernal Blade as well. Not sure if he can be saved by his teammates, but here comes the call down as well. Not going to clip Arteezy. He's just going to get some right clicks off on the Illusions, try to heal up a bit. Crit will finally fall. That's the first to die in this engagement.
Who do you give the Aegis to, do you think? Arteezy or Abed? Well, since Abed is teleporting away, it's probably not him.
Yeah, probably not.
Well...
yeah.
Oh, Arteezy, he might need it now.
Yeah, he's going to get boated. Just will right-click Z-Freak, already at half HP. That's going to be his first life. Has the mana for it, so he has 2 more to work with. All down coming down, but Abed with the Firefly on the side. He gets doomed, but he's going to be able to run away easily. Gunner pops his BKB. Not really doing too much at the moment, though, as Wraith King, Arteezy, just manning up against Costa Bile. Again, still has the Aegis to work with. Our Husky gets critted down from afar. And now Z-Freak has his newly picked up BKB, just has to run. But in the meantime, Costa Bile getting chased by the rest of the supports from EG, and EG just cleaning up this fight very easily. They only lose 1. Abed did fall.
Not keeping up with the pace that he would like to see himself in this game. Has been slowed down, has chosen to take some fights, of course, and that does cost you farm. Husky.
Yep, he's dead. If he gets found, he's just done.
Yep.
Jerax is going to get stunned up, but Zoomers are on the retreat right now. Nice stun from afar from Crit. Well done as Moo. Going to get focused completely. Boat's going to come in as well. That is going to be a dead IO to start things out. Pops the mech, lives a little bit longer, but it's not to be. Is now Gunnar forced to use his BKB, but he's completely surrounded. I think EG might just find yet another kill to work with here. Not going to be able to get blocked though. Crit completely out of mana. Pops the wand. There's the flame break. Down goes Gunnar. The last crit from Arteezy. 3 dead. EG still have the Aegis.
Obviously results in a major damage increase.
Again, a lot of this feels like it's on Jerax constantly. I mean, he's died a bunch, but again, position 5.
It's such an inconsequential
so he won't
death.
be sweating it.
It just doesn't matter. He got the D ward. There's no Roche.
There's MSS. He's going to be spotted out. Oh, Arteezy jumps right in, gets the stun off onto Z-Free. Costabile trying to focus on MSS for now. Torrent's going to connect onto Arteezy in the meantime. There's the Exorcism used just at the right moment, but he's getting focused. MSS looks to be dropping. Indeed, he does. Does have buyback, but no ult to work with. Costabile up to his BKB, or that's Abed's actually. They're chasing Crit now completely out of mana. Good focusing from 4 Zoomers. Does cost them the gyro buyback, but they'll take this, I think.
Failed lasso.
Onto Arteezy, but Costabile gets the doppelganger off, gets healed, and brought to safety thanks to Moo. And there's the stun. That's the shard from Moo coming to fruition. But that's just the first life for Arteezy. Fall down's going to connect, and this is going to be a dieback onto MSS. Uses the Yules. Looks like he's going to die shortly after. Arteezy in the meantime.
Oh my god.
It's off the BKB TP. 4 Zoomers. What a fight. They bring this back to essentially even. Oh, Z-Freak.
Okay.
Gonna get initiated by Arteezy. This will be a big kill to start things out, but there's Moo with the heals. It's not gonna matter though. Z-Freak dies right off the bat. Abed pops the BKB, focusing on Moo now, but Gunnar in the midst of things, but 2 of his teammates have already died. So he's kind of just stuck in no man's land. Gets lassoed and just getting right-clicked into oblivion. MSS super healthy with the Exorcism still flowing. 4 dead just like that, and Roshan pops out of the Roche pit just to remind EG that he is up and ready to be taken out. Kill me, please.
They just immediately identify that that is a good go. They go on him. IO uses everything defensive for the save.
Relocate top just to get some farm in for Costabile, who, like you said, is closing in on that Scott. He should be able to finish it here.
He has the money for it.
Pretty much. And the courier is just waiting. But in the meantime, Gunnar, who X'd himself, he's going to get Yules, which means he's back in place. He pops his BKB
real rough.
And dies. He does have buyback, but without the BKB, this is going to be big trouble. As EG looking to open up. Look at that long-ass lasso range with that Aether Lens. They're finding Husky. That's the second death very quickly.
And they have Refresher.
They has the Scotty. Yep, that's true. Does have the Refresher ready to go. They might have to give up this Rax at minimum. EG can go for a second. They cannot get top, though, because of the tier 2 still standing.
It's going to stick to something quote-unquote more standard.
Would you want to go, I mean, maybe not now that you have Octarine, but would this be a consideration game for getting the crit talent at 25 for Costabile? Because you usually see the doppelganger. Oh, he's going to actually doppelganger to the high ground. Abed, Lincoln's is already procced, has his Refresher to work with. Firefly's out, gets time-lapsed by Jerax. That resets everything for him. Again, still has the Refresher to work with, and Lincoln's is up again as Arteezy jumps in, focusing on Moo. He'll find him. No buyback for him at all. Crit jumps into the midst of things, though, gets completely blown up. Buys back into the game shortly after those. There, the Ray Fire Blast actually connects on the correct PL. There's the lasso to follow. Do they have the right click damage? Arteezy just getting controlled on the sideline. BKB from Gunnar has to run away, though. Looks like 4 Zoomers are just falling here, SyndereN. Exorcism ripping through everybody. Double kill for Arteezy. Buyback onto the Z-Freak, but it's a 2v5. Not sure what they can do with this.
Nutty when you have Refresher. I think give it to Bad, actually.
Are there any 25? I mean, Costabile must be 25 now. Yeah, he is. Does go for the doppelganger cooldown.
Yeah. All right. Laying into the Wraith King.
Focusing on Arteezy. Yeah, Arteezy does not have the Mule. Oh, he's going to get time-lapsed again. Just focusing on the buildings. This is going to be super difficult hold for 4 Zoomers. Homing missiles there, though, into the Torrent. This is going to be the reincarnation. Still 2.5 minutes with the Aegis, and he's just going to focus Rax. No reason not to.
He's going to focus on trying to waddle away. He's focusing all he can. He's barely moving, though.
That's the second life. That's Aegis. 45
That's a good roll
on the reincarnation. Cool. Fall down comes down, but there is the destruction of Doom. Gunnar getting focused in the meantime. And the boat comes through as well, but Arteezy just continue to right-click. Can they find the right Costabile? Gets stunned up momentarily, but continuing to go ham on Arteezy. He's getting extremely low, but gets time-lapsed again. Trying to right-click his way to safety. Is Costabile still in the midst of things? Buyback now, coming out from the Kunkka. Husky getting focused down in the meantime as this Rax is completely taken down. So Arteezy does fall eventually. Cost a lot to do so. But now, oh, Flame Break. Can they find Costabile? This is such a nuisance with this Doppelganger cooldown. Still living, but the rest of his team basically is dead. It just doesn't feel like they're... I mean, we talked about this already. They have... Like, he can live, but he's just not doing enough damage right now at all. Because you can activate your ult.
Yeah, I could have seen that.
I think that's a cool build.
Arteezy. Oof. All right. Well, someone's going to get jumped.
Yep. Focusing him again. Uses the Mjolnir. Gets off the stun on the correct guy. And there is the lasso to follow. But is there damage to actually take him out? He's extremely low. The save potential from the IO. Looks like PL's going to live for now. Still stuck in the midst of things. They cannot find the real one anymore. There's so many illusions to work with. That's a second lasso. He is so tanky. Where's the damage coming from, though? He finally gets taken 100 seconds on the deck. Buys back into the game. Husky not able to get out, though, and Gunnar will fall as well. 4 Zoomers dropping like flies, but there's a nullifier on the MSS, but no follow-up whatsoever. This turns into a 3v5 as EG can look to close out this series. And the jump in from Arteezy gets off the bash, still has Abyssal Blade in a few seconds. There's the Doom. It's going to be applied to crit, and it looks like Z-Freak is going to pay the ultimate price potentially as MSS with the Rayfire Blast in tow, able to take him out as well. Nullifier again onto MSS. He's taking quite a bit of damage now, but Costabile has to go back to base as he is a lone member of 4 Zoomers. 1v5. Oh, crit.
Oh, good Yules.
Looking for some stylish plays here.
Good Lincoln again.
Crit is not dying. He refuses to die. Gets the blink off. Costabile stun lock completely. GG.